Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day now.
Hey, so I hope you saw our videos about Nashville.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Now I'll explain Sue's mask at the end of this video. So I never liked the number 13. From when I was a kid, I wouldn't even get out of bed in the morning if the time was, for example, 7:13. I'd wait until it was 7:14. Now I got a little worried during our trip to Nashville because the number 13 kept coming up. When we checked in, we were put on the 13th floor of the hotel. I didn't even know hotels had 13 as a floor. And when we took the bus back to the airport, we had to pick up bus number 18 at, you guessed it, bay number 13. And to make matters worse, guess what my number was for Southwest for boarding? That's right, B13.
I don't know. 13 is a very unlucky number.
So that made me think that the flight back to Myrtle Beach was not going to be smooth. So you're probably wondering why number 13 is an unlucky number. Well, apparently Judas was the 13th person to arrive at the Last Supper. And he was the one that betrayed Christ by giving him a kiss on the cheek. And so ever since then, number 13 has been unlucky. Now, I don't know about you guys, but one thing I hate about flying is when the schedule or things don't go according to plan. I like when everything just goes right as it's supposed to go and that nothing unusual happens. So we boarded the plane and everything seemed fine. But sitting at the gate at Nashville, suddenly the pilot came out and he made an announcement. He said that there's terrible thunderstorms ahead along the East Coast, and the second leg of our flight from Myrtle Beach to Baltimore had been canceled. So the pilot advised that everyone going from Myrtle Beach to Baltimore who was on the plane now in Nashville, that they should leave the plane and try again tomorrow.
He's there.
All right, so we're trying to head back to Myrtle Beach. This plane was going from Nashville to Myrtle Beach, and then from Myrtle Beach to Baltimore, and they just canceled the flight because of weather from Myrtle Beach to Baltimore. So all these people you see getting off, they were scheduled to go to Baltimore once we got to Myrtle Beach. And if that wasn't enough, then the pilot stated that the plane had a bird strike when it was coming into Nashville. That's right, a bird strike. So you know this is what I was thinking.
Not good. Shit, we got a flame out, man. Engine 1 is out. Engine 2 is out.
The pilot told us that the engineers need to check the wing to make sure that everything was okay. So I looked out my window and this is what I saw. Now, there's nothing I like better than the question of whether a wing is damaged or not right before I take off. Fortunately, the evaluation by the engineers determined that it was just some cosmetic damage. There was remains of the bird smeared on the wing that they had to clean off. Now they're getting out the squeegee, just like at your local garage. And gonna clean off the bird guts. Alright, so now they're cleaning the top of the wing.
Make sure they don't see any damage underneath that.
Scrubbing it really hard to get that bird guts off the wing.
They probably saw that during the walk.
Alright, all done. So we can get in the air and get back to Myrtle Beach. Alright, because of the bird strike and weather on the East Coast, we've been delayed almost an hour, and babies are not happy.
So I feel.
After a safety briefing, we were finally taxiing to the runway.
All right, folks, once again, we are on an active taxi. Everyone needs to remain seated. The seatbelt sign is on. And now that we have your attention, we're going to point out some safety features on board. A safety information card is in the seat back outlet at your pocket. Take it out, look it over once again. You're on a Boeing 737. This is...
We were glad to be on our way, but there was still the issue of thunderstorms along the East Coast. Although the pilots assured us that with the modern radar on the airplane they could avoid thunderstorms, we still wondered how much the number 13 would influence our flight. Fortunately, we seemed to navigate around the storms. And made an uneventful landing in Myrtle Beach. We were finally home, but the number 13 had one more trick up its sleeve. Now, 2 days after arriving home, Sue developed a cough and a fever. And you guessed it, she caught COVID from the trip. And that's the story of number 13 and our flight back to Myrtle Beach. Are you superstitious? Put your comments below. Until next time, safe travels.